Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the F1 2015 Career Mode Championship. This is Hungary, otherwise known as Magyar NAGYDIJ. One of my, more expected rounds to do well. Hopefully we can really make a dent into Sebastian Vettel's championship lead today. Being Hungary, it's one of the lowest high-speed tracks with a straight, so I'm expecting that we should do well. I'm hoping we do well, so I'm going to try and maximize everything we can at this round, and hopefully we could at least get a podium.
It's Red Bull's Sebastian Vettel who is leading the Drivers' Championship.
Red Bull Sebastian Vettel? Are you serious? Okay guys, so I've just come out of the pits to start another run in practice. I'm just testing the setup and what have you. I come out of the pits, to start another flying lap, and this is what I see. Codemasters. Tornado mode. Confirmed. I'm not sure why, but the game has given me 8 laps worth of fuel to start qualifying. That's exactly what you want. So it's going to be P5 on the grid for the Hungarian Grand Prix. We just overall didn't have the pace. It was really weird. I tried a lot of setups, I did a lot of practice in the build up to this race, but it's just, I don't think the car was really up to it today. We tried low aero, we tried high aero, we played with the tyre pressures, we played around with the suspension settings as well. We tried just about everything, but I don't know, maybe this Toro Rosso just isn't quick enough to get us where we want to be in this championship. It's P5. I've made some adjustments for the race, which should hopefully make us a little bit more competitive versus how we've been in the past. So hopefully those changes work, and maybe, just maybe, will be a chance for the race. So here we are, lads, ready for the start of this race. I've got to say a bit of a shout out to Marcus Ericsson for getting 6th on the grid today in that Sauber. That's actually very impressive. I wasn't expecting a Sauber to be that high up the grid on this style of track. But anyway, we've got a 2-stop on our hands, option prime. As I said, I've made some changes to the setup, and hopefully that can work for the race. Give us a little bit better tyre wear, and overall, hopefully, a better front wing or higher front wing than normal can make us a little bit more, threatening towards the Mercedes and the Ferraris. Of course, it's also going to be very interesting to see if Ferrari can continue their early season form into the second half of this season. Mercedes gained a bit of ground after the last race. So here we go, lads, ready for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. We really do need a good start for once in our F1 career. Away we go. Is it a good start? I think it's okay. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best either. Marcus Ericsson up the inside into turn 1. The 2 Ferraris battling for supremacy there. Hamilton leads, and Ericsson made ever so slight contact with Vettel's left rear tyre there, and squeezed us off the track as well for good measure. Into P6. Not the best of starts. This isn't what I was really hoping for, as Massa goes up the inside there. We get demoted to P7. So essentially we've had our ears boxed in off this initial start here, losing positions to both Bottas and Ericsson. Straight line speed's not good, lads. It is not good at all. 9.2 wings, and it's really starting to show here. Overtaken by Massa and Nazar on the start finish straight. I don't know if we continue to lose places like this, and this could get very depressing very soon. There goes Hulkenberg around the outside through turn 2. He's still there. We make contact, and Hulkenberg, he spun. Oh, here we go, lads. How bad has this career mode become now that we're getting overtaken by McLaren Hondas on the straights? It does not get any worse than this. I'm sorry. This game is so broken. I had to I had to give up the position to Grosjean, even though he was behind me the whole time. Codemasters. Let's put it up into fast to try and defend, but it's no use. Our teammate soars past us. Here comes Maldonado too. Is there something wrong with this car and my team aren't telling me, or what? Because let's have a look at Race Director, shall we? Let's have a look at our fastest lap times. I think we did a 1:27. Let's just confirm that. 1:27.0. Let's compare that to Lewis Hamilton. 4 seconds faster. There goes Maldonado. Cheers. Lads, the strangest thing is happening to me right now. We're actually catching cars. Could this be the start of our comeback here? Maybe our setup changes are finally starting to work. Maybe the comeback is on. Up the inside of our teammate. Engineer! I am battling side by side with my teammate. I do not need to know... I do not need to know about fuel, okay? It's fine. We're +2 on fuel anyway, so why is he telling me to turn it down? Honestly. On the attack with Carlos Sainz once again. Is the engineer going to come over the radio and tell me what's for dinner? Yes, he is! Yes, he is! Of course he does! On the attack goes Ricciardo as well. As soon as I get to another car, or as soon as I get to a crucial part of the race, the engineer has to open his mouth. I swear, I was trying to catch these guys for the last lap or two. Nothing from the engineer. As soon as I get close to him, this game really knows how to push my buttons today. Forceful move on our teammate into P11. Next up is Grosjean. Nice exit versus Grosjean. Yeah, that's great, engineer. Once again, trying to set up a move and he keeps talking. Everyone's coming in on lap 11. I'm going to stay out the extra lap because it's a very busy pit lane and my teammate is coming in as well. So Toro Rosso were trying to sabotage me there or sabotaging my teammate actually by bringing him in at the exact same time as me. So that's how much time we've lost in this race, guys. We were battling with Bottas and Ericsson at the start of this race for around about the top 5, and now we've lost a pit stop to those guys. Into the pits we come now on lap 12. We've decided to go on for another set of options, I believe. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can rejoin in front of the pack of cars, including Grosjean, Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo. So we've rejoined behind Grosjean. He's had a really good stop, but we've emerged in front of everyone else, including our teammate and Ricciardo. So that's okay, that's not too bad. Fuel is marginal, we're +1. Oh, there goes Ricciardo. Try and tuck into the slipstream, swing to the outside and do the switchback to try and get the position into turn 2. I think we've possibly lost a little bit of mechanical grip in the last few rounds or something. There's definitely been some kind of patch or update to this game that's definitely changed things. Whether it be just the Toro Rosso or whether it be the AI, but something is definitely up, and it's not the same as what it was in Season 1. Nice exit versus Grosjean. I wasn't expecting to get that close so soon, but we go up the inside, and now we're back in the points.
Rosberg has just made a pass for the lead.
So Rosberg is now taking the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix. That is quite interesting. I'm eager to see where the Ferraris are too. Jensen up ahead going a bit slowly. I think we can pass him too. Also got to say that Ricciardo is on the move. He started down in P18 or something like that. He's now moved his way up into P8. It's almost going to be P7 as he tries to negotiate around that Sauber. Whoa, Jensen! Whoa, way too slow into the braking zone. What I think is happening here is they came in a little bit earlier than what I did, and now they're probably suffering a lot on the tyre wear. This is going to bode well for us at the end of the race. You can see just how tentative they are in the mid-corner. We go clean around the outside of Jensen. We could gain 2 spots here if my engineer would shut up. But no, the engine speed just isn't there today. Maybe we're just running with too much front wing. That might be what it is, but to be honest, having a higher front wing is what made me like the fastest in practice and qualifying. So I don't know. I don't think there was anything else we could really do. But anyway, trying to set up the move on Jensen here. Nazar's still going very slowly. These guys are really struggling on their old tyres. Around the outside, I really do need to shut my engineer up. For the next race, I'm turning off the options. Ricciardo's in the pits, so too is Nazar, and the cars behind us. So these guys coming in really early. It looks like they're really struggling for tyre wear. This could really open up the back end of the race here for us, as we're not going to come in for another lap. And our tyre wear seems to be very good. Just our raw pace isn't there. So maybe on strategy and on pure tyre wear, we could come back and get a good position. There goes Ricciardo. I'm interested to see where Jensen Button is in all this once the pit stop shuffle and dance goes through. It looks like we're going to jump Jensen. Okay, so we're looking good here for P8, maybe P7 if Ricciardo's tyres go off towards the end of the race. Oh, here comes Jensen once again with that McLaren Honda straight line speed OP. Can't believe I'm saying this. We're still in F1 2015. The McLaren Honda shouldn't be fast till 2020. This is crazy. Anyway, it looks like we're going to be having a bit of a ding-dong battle here, us and Jensen. What's Mary doing? Is he going to get out of the way anytime soon? Still defending his position. Still defending his position. You're a lap down, buddy. Go away. Vettel's taking the lead. Wow, so I did say the Ferraris are better in the race, and it's taken 31 laps of the Hungarian Grand Prix for Vettel to find his way towards the front. It must be like a ding-dong battle up the front. I want to have a look at this and just see what's going on up the front. I believe Rosberg, Vettel, and Hamilton must be all together, because I've heard a few lead changes over the course of this race. Now, let's try and find the leaders. That is Rosberg. He is spun. Wow. And that's Vettel right in front. Okay, let's try and... No, that was Raikkonen. Okay, so Vettel has taken the lead. Let's try and ride on board from Rosberg. Now, this is the earliest we can go back. So, he's obviously crashed with, I believe... He's crashed with Raikkonen, I believe, and now he's pretty much stranded. It looks like he's got some damage, maybe a puncture. That doesn't look to be riding properly. There's a bit of front wing damage as well, so these guys are going to be going very slowly, and this could really open up this race for us.
Rosberg's wheel has detached. Rosberg has lost a wheel. That's the race over for him.
Whoa! Rosberg has lost a wheel. Okay. So, I saw him continue on. Is he continuing back to the pits, or has he just stopped altogether? He has stopped altogether. We moved into P7. Raikkonen is up next. And I believe this is Raikkonen. Wow. Okay, that's another wow moment, but for a different reason. Okay, we've overtaken under yellow flags, but he was the slow car. So, this is going to have massive championship implications. Vettel moves into the lead. We're going to gain points on Rosberg here. And Hamilton, he's probably going to move ahead of us in the standings too. So lots to think about after we complete this race here. A couple more people in the pits, so we're going to move up. Yes, we are. Ricciardo comes in. And now we're into P5. So this race has really exploded in the last lap. We've gone from P8, only having 4 points against our name in this Grand Prix. And now we're going to come away with 10, if it stays like it is at the moment. Wow. What a roller coaster of emotion this race has been. We started off furious at the lack of straight line speed we had, the lack of pace, and now it's been building. The confidence has been building, and now we're starting to get to where we want to be. Albeit, we've been incredibly lucky too. Here we go, guys. Round the final corner for what has been one of the most weirdest F1 Grand Prix I've ever had on any career mode. We've somehow managed to come home and finish in P5, our starting position.
What a fantastic result for Sebastian Vettel. He's really performed brilliantly today.
So there we go, guys. That has been a royal Magyar NAGYDIJ, if I've ever seen one. We started P5. We absolutely exploded in terms of pace at the start of the race. I'm not too sure what it was. I need to go back and have a look at it. We lost straight line speed. I was overcompensating for the lack of that, and I overdrove the car a lot. And then gradually, as the race went on, we managed to pick up some positions. And then towards the end, we had some luck go our way. So what a roller coaster of emotion. I had the lowest of all lows when I was getting overtaken by McLaren Hondas. And by the stage I got overtaken by my teammate, I thought, you know, there was no chance. We had no chance of getting back in the points, but somehow we were able to turn the momentum and regain 10 points in this championship race. What a fantastic Grand Prix this has been after all. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Sebastian Vettel has won again for Ferrari. It's looking very good for him in the driver's standings. Once again, Mercedes sort of bottling another race and blowing up their chances of winning this Constructors and Drivers' Championship. Let's have a look at the driver's standings. In fact, Vettel does now have a 30-point lead over Rosberg, who lost 25 points to him. So we're 69 points behind Vettel. I don't believe we're going to win this championship this season unless there's a massive turnaround in form. I can't honestly see that happening. But we're still in front of Lewis Hamilton. We're still in third place in the standings. So that's the one positive we've taken away from this Grand Prix. We've managed to recover from absolute disaster and come away with a really decent result, I've got to say. So once again, guys, if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. The next race will be in Spa. Very high-speed, power-dominated track, so I'll be very eager to see how we go at that racetrack. So until then, guys, I'll see you next time.